Hey guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. I am back with a part 2, and I think the finish of this journal, believe it or not. This one was kind of quick. Kind of surprised me, but it just kind of all came together. Hopefully it looks decent enough. You know, I'd love y'all's feedback. If you're new here, thank you so much for dropping in. See, I'm still not really good at that. And if you're coming back, thank you guys so much for coming back for part 2. I really appreciate it. Let's look at, first of all, can I share these charms with you guys? Look at these. Aren't these fab? Y'all, if you don't know, I love the fleur-de-lis. And I actually found these 2 smaller fleur-de-lis charms. I found those at the thrift store on a ring. And there was like a dozen of them on this ring. I wish I'd have pulled it to show you guys, but I put everything up already. So I have quite a few of those left. And then the other bigger fleur-de-lis was, you know, part of a piece of old jewelry that I had. So I saved it too. This tie is just some ribbon, and actually this right here is a yarn. Technically, I think that's what it's supposed to be, and just love the colors in that. And then I just used the crochet string that I used on the binding. The binding itself, guys, it's not even quite an inch. So it's 2 signatures, and the spine is less than an inch. Almost an inch, but less than. Okay, let's jump into this. I left this kind of plain. I know that's kind of part of the 2 things. This plain and this plain, I wanted to do something more with it. I'm not sure what I would do. If y'all have any suggestions, drop them in the comments below, because I'd love to hear. I just wasn't sure what I could do. I have saved this page out of a Bella Grace book. I've probably had it 7, 8 months. And I just loved it. Be the kind of woman who fixes another woman's crown without telling the world that it was crooked. I love that. I think that we, just as a society, male, female, doesn't matter. I just think that we should be more prone to uplifting each other. You know, and I have my moments, believe me. I am not perfect at that either, but it's something that I would love to strive to be better at. I'll tell you that. So just a little envelope and a little tuck there. And then the sentiment on there is think less, live more. Boy, is that, because I'm an overthinker. I don't know about you guys, but I can get in my head pretty quick. This is a fabric pocket, and just tuck two little cards in there. A lot of this ephemera today is coming out of a handwriting book. You know, one of those teach yourself to script books, and I just loved all the stuff, the visuals in that book. This is from the Carol Rome book, which was an 11 by 17 book. It's huge, but I cut those pages down. Love this sentiment. There's freedom in the imperfect. And if junk journaling hasn't taught me anything, it is absolutely that. That is 100% what junk journaling has taught me. And I am so appreciative to have come to this world. Again, from that handwriting book, don't be afraid to make a mess. And I just backed it on some cardstock. This tuck, I just watched Rach and Bella Crafts do this morning. They uploaded a video. I'll link it. I will link it in my description, so you guys, if you're interested, these tucks are fun. They're easy. You know what I always say, if the paper monkey can do it, anybody can do this. I happened to sew mine, and Samuel L. Jackson was behaving today. Samuel L. Jackson is my sewing machine, for those of you who don't know. I named him Samuel L. Jackson because he's a brother. He's my brother from another mother. So that's another story for another day. Anyway, I will link that video. You do not have to have a sewing machine. You could just as easily glue this together. You could do the faux stitching if you wanted to. It's really up to you, but it's not necessary. This is from that Eloise Wilkin book that I just got, and I couldn't stand it. I was going to save it and hoard it, but I needed to use it. Little tuck, little playing card tuck there, and a little piece of fabric here just for some interest in that corner. I did an offcut of the cardstock on this page only because I thought that baby was so cute. And then just a fussy cut, and then a hey y'all on this page for journaling. Nothing on here. I probably could have put something, but I didn't. And then, oh, Diary of an Edwardian Lady. See, because I get on camera, I forget. Good Lord. It'll come to me. It'll come to me as soon as I turn off the video. Y'all are screaming at me right now what the name of this lady is. I know you are. I wish that I could hear you. These are handmade papers out of a paper pack from the Dollar Tree. Aren't they fabulous? I wish y'all could feel them. They're so soft and they're so cool. A little belly band, but that is wallpaper there. Another little side tuck on a coloring page. This is gift wrap. This material came from Meg at Chasing Retro. I'm so happy with this material. I love it. And this is another tall tag from that handwriting book. Loved it. This is ledger paper. You're going to see it in the second signature too. A lot of the signatures will be very similar, but this ledger paper it's extremely old. It's probably from the 40s, I'm thinking, because the book that I found it in, I purchased at a thrift store in northern Louisiana where my daughter lives, and that typing book had two pieces of this ledger in it. And I was hoarding it, and I said, you know what, it's very delicate. It's kind of crumbly at the edges, so that's why you see the washi on the seam and on the edge. I said, I'm not going to hoard it anymore. I'm going to use it. So then you've got the Ideals magazine page with just a couple of little journaling tags, and the other side of the Ideals page with just a little tuck. Now this little tuck's probably going to be more problematic than it's worth. Probably just worth just leaving as a decoration because it's a little hard to get up under all of it. But I thought it was cute. I mean, you could put a picture and leave a picture there, I guess. This is a brand new book that I just got. It's called Nibble Nibble. The illustrations in it were so pretty. I loved it. So I went ahead and started using it. I wanted to leave this as a tuck, and before I realized what I was doing, I glued the whole thing down. Mistake. Just the other side of the Ideals page. And here is that ledger paper again. These I made a long time ago, and you can tell this is just one of those paint chip sample cards, one of the tall ones. And I just sewed some coffee dyed paper on the back, but I've had those in my stash for a while. And then there's that other side of that wrapping paper. I did a fabric flip, and this material is awesome. It's almost like a canvas. It is so thick, and I just loved all the colors in this. And then the little charm says, "Just breathe." Kind of reminds me of Angela, the traveling crafter, because I think one of her taglines is "Just be," maybe. Angela, if you watch, correct me if I'm wrong. This is another little tuck spot. And then this tag, "Imperfections are genuine, embrace them." Man, I love that. And then this one too, I love this one. "Create work you enjoy and help others." Absolutely love those. And then a little fabric flower, some Franken paper. Meg at Chasing Retro was the first person that I saw create Franken tags. And then Karla Frizzell was just recently, I saw her making Franken paper. And I'm not saying they're the only ones that do it. It's just the ones that I'm familiar with. I'm sure a lot of people do it. I am obsessed with it now. This is just a little Tim Holtz flower that I decided to use as a little paper flip. And then look how cute that baby is, that Eloise Wilkins baby. So cute. And that's another offcut from the cardstock. This is the Rach and Bella tuck again, with just a tag. And that's some collage tags that I had made just forever ago. They were in my stash. And then just a little card there. And I cut out, because I wanted to have a little bit more interest on this page. Just put a little cut out there, a little fussy cut. Aren't those flowers beautiful? Golly. And this lady, Carol Rome, she grows all those like at her house. I can't. Yeah. No, my flowers don't look like that. This is from that handwriting book. Also, I just thought it was neat. All the pens and paintbrushes and pencils. So that's the first signature. You can see here that this is coming apart. I'm not sure if I'm going to fix that, because again, it's my journal. I'm not selling it, but it's just something that I'm mindful of now. And, you know, if I ever, it's just a learning experience for me. So now I know that this is absolutely can happen. So I'll be more mindful of it in the future. Another fabric pocket. This was an accident. I really wanted a belly band here, but I don't know what I was thinking. I just glued it down, and I said, you know what? It's staying the way it is. So these are very interesting. Probably don't match this journal, but I wanted to use them, and I wanted to talk about them for a second. This came from an idea, a video that I saw Pam Van E do. I will link that video also. These are fabric sample cards, and when I tell you guys, I am obsessed. They are easy, they are quick, and what a visual treat they are. And if you are a fabric fiend like I am, you will love this project. I did them 3 different ways, as you can see. I did all of them together and just kind of did like that, right? So you can journal on that side and on that side. Then I did them like this, individually, right? And then where's the other one? Oh, it's back here. And then did that one too, like that. So I just love these. Pam Benny, thank you so much for this idea. This is great. I love that. Another coffee dyed paper, and Elizabeth Holden. I'm surprised it came to me. Elizabeth Holden pages. That's what those are. Little tuck there. The others, this is another different style of wallpaper, same color palette. And then on this one, I did some tucks. Certificate paper, but it's almost translucent. It's pretty thin. But I thought it was interesting because you can kind of see through. This is England is a Garden is the name of this book, and it's all watercolor type illustrations. They're beautiful. This book is beautiful. I got it off eBay if anybody's interested. England is a Garden is the name of it. And then here's that other ledger paper. This Eloise Wilkins. I mean, how precious can you get? A bunny and a baby. Come on, for real. The other side of that. And then the Nibble book is what this one's called. Just love the green illustrations. And it was just different. It was just really different. I loved it. The Eloise Wilkins book and the ledger. England is a Garden again. And I just did some. This was washi lace. I did not make this. You can make it, of course, but I didn't make it. I had bought that. It's been in my stash. I got it off of Amazon. If I can find this, because it is really good stuff. I'm telling you right now, it's good. It's really good quality, and it was fairly inexpensive back then. It was several months ago that I bought it. If I can find it, I'll put it in my Amazon links below. I'll look for it though. Here's the other side of the wallpaper and the certificate, some more pockets, and then the Edith Holden page as a tuck with a card with a tag that's also a tuck. Thought that was cute. And then I did a lot of stitching on these, on a lot of the pages, if you noticed. because I do. I love Samuel L. Jackson and I are getting along very, very well. So I'm excited about that. He's done very well. This is a tag that I made, oh, y'all, forever ago. I didn't embellish it, didn't do anything to it, just made it a plain little tag, and then a little book page backed on some cardstock. And this is from a book about birds. It's from the 40s, I believe. 40s or 50s. And then this is the last page. And these are some Franken tags, I guess. Just, again, it made those a long time ago. Enjoyed making those. But it was fun pulling from my stash. I hadn't done that in a while. And then this is, again, this is plain. So if you guys have any suggestions at all for the plain back, let me know. I'd be interested to, and you know I always read your comments. I really do. Always interested in your feedback. So I hope that you guys are going to get to enjoy this Labor Day weekend. I'm off tomorrow. So it's a long holiday weekend for me. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow. My honey is off. I will tell you this. He did start today by laying out the footers to extend my shed. And if I can, I'll insert a picture right here so you can see it. It's really nothing, but I'm excited about it. Now, we're not going to do anything until it gets cooler, so it may be a while, but whatever, you know. And then this evening, we're going to, FSU and LSU are playing football. It's time for college football to start. And y'all don't take away my honorary Cajun card, but we're rooting for FSU because we're FSU fans. I try not to say that too loud in Cajun country, you know, because my work people, they get kind of upset with me. It's a running joke between all of us. They know that, you know, I always pull out the Seminole spear, and I'm always texting them little memes and stuff just to kind of get their goat. But they're good about it. They're really good about it. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing this evening. And I hope that whatever it is you get to do today and tomorrow, that at least part of it is as much fun as I had making this book and sharing it with you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. We'll chat soon. Bye.